Feel like you're stuck in a state of compensation stagnation? Still glad to be getting a paycheck, but not so glad about going another year without getting a raise? Then State Farm agent Steve Wood in Florissant would like to help you get to a better state. One where more car insurance savings can help stretch your hard-earned dollars a little further. The process starts with a discount double check where State Farm will take the time to talk with you and carefully go through your car insurance to make sure you're getting all the discounts you deserve. It's fast, it's free, and according to Steve Wood, some people say it's kind of fun watching 10% here, 15% there add up to as much as 40% in discounts. And when those discounts turn into dollars, it's like having a few hundred extra in your pocket. Sound good? Then get your budget to a better state by calling State Farm Steve Wood at 314-921-2800 today. Welcome back to It's Your Business with Tracy Ellis. And again, the show is sponsored by Amazing Siding and Windows. If you would like Amazing and Siding and Windows to come out and give you a free estimate, call 1-800-4SIDING. That's 1-800-4SIDING. I'm joined today by a special guest co-host. I have Kate Frasina White here from Mom Friends Forever on Nick Jr. How are you doing, Kate?
Oh, I've had such a good morning with you. This is wonderful.
Oh, it's been a pleasure. It's great having you here. Again, we talked in the last segment about Kate and Judy Diamond's show on Mom Friends Forever on Nick Jr. It's a great show. And I don't think a lot of people realize it's filmed by a Cool Fire Media, which is here in St. Louis, correct?
Absolutely. It's a local production company that is doing remarkable things. They've got like 5 different reality series on national television. So I would say that, they're kind of getting up there with L.A. They're giving them a run for their... Yeah.
I think they actually produce one of the number one shows right now, which is Sweetie Pies.
Absolutely, they did.
Yeah, so I don't think a lot of people even realize that. So it's great that we're starting to see that come into our area in St. Louis.
Yeah.
And definitely check it out. I think you'll be really impressed by the show. We definitely want to support our local St. Louisans.
Yeah.
We're also joined by Todd Iserman with STL Renobox and John Leach, who is the president of OneSource. How are you both doing today?
Fantastic.
Great.
Yes, and I think that these two guys are the guys that you need to call if you're getting ready to move.
I gotta have to agree with you on that one. I really like both of their businesses. I mean, they just both make sense to me. Do you know what I mean?
A lot less work and aggravation, and who needs that when you're making a move? That's the most stressful time of your life.
Yes, it is.
Yes, I know. I deal with them all the time.
Yes, I know you do. You deal with frazzled housewives.
Yes.
So
it's a
there's
very
nothing
stressful
worse.
time. So
Yes.
I'll definitely be telling people to call John. John, tell us a little bit about OneSource. Now, again, it's exactly what do you do for people that are making a move?
Yeah, we help or assist people identify, select, and connect home services like cable, TV, phone, internet, satellite, etc., home security systems. We also offer additional services, much like Todd's business. When people are moving, we offer a moving company, and I'm for sure now going to be offering this great idea that he has that he'll speak to here in a little bit, but it's just a fantastic fit. You folks are right.
How much notice does the homeowner need to give you for this service? That is free, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. A great question. In order to ensure timely delivery of service connections, that was a mouthful, right?
Yeah, do that again.
In order to ensure timely delivery of service connections, we need to make sure that the customer is reaching out to us within 10 business days prior to their closing date. And that's also a message for the real estate community as well. A lot of times it's better for the real estate community to submit the customer's information instead of burdening their customer with another task. They can separate themselves from their competition by delivering on that end of the business for their clients, save them some time.
What happens if the closing doesn't go through and they've already, is there a refund? Or not a refund because it's free, for God's sakes, Kate. But do you get mad?
I mean, what do you have to do?
What do you have to do? Yeah.
Oh, I mean, they're out on an island, right?
Right, exactly. Stranded.
They feel like they are, yeah. But no, we stay with the customer, and it's our service guaranteed from cradle to grave, from the time they contact us to the time that the connection is complete or canceled. If in case the closing doesn't go through or is postponed, et cetera, we will take care of all those service connections throughout the process.
Wow.
What utility companies are you not able to set up for the homeowner?
The short of the long is none.
Wow, that's great. I was going to say, if there are any companies out there that the companies need to be contacting you because this is a great service.
Yeah, let's keep in mind one caveat. We're in St. Louis. So in St. Louis, the answer would be none.
Yes.
Right. Well, now, is this a national company?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
yes,
well,
that's a national company.
So that's a big deal, John. Well, how did you think of starting this business?
Well, actually, this business was around, and another company decided to go on into another business, and this business sat dormant. And then there was a company that posed to, try to compete in that same space. However, I came in and bought that company, and here we are today.
Wow.
Good for you. That's what we love to see, local people succeed. It sounds like you have really done that, and we're very proud of you.
And Todd, you answer that same question. You know what? Where in your mind did you think, oh, you know what? Forget about these dumb boxes. Let's get some crates,
I've been a real estate agent for over 10 years now. And just kind of thinking about how to make that stressful situation, that stressful time in your life a little easier. With a lot of research, my wife and I, Stacy, developed this concept. It is not it's not a franchise. We started it from the ground up. So if you call our phone number, it's either going to get me or my wife.
Wow.
And we started from the ground up.
Right. So do you have plans to take this nationally then, if it's just you and your wife? I mean, that's...
Yeah, if it is. It's certainly down the road. It would be way down the road.
It's growing, in other words.
Right. Our biggest step right now is to expand the area that we currently service right now.
Right.
Yes, and you are definitely doing that. I want you to tell us what areas you service and also what are the top 10 reasons that people should use STL Rent-A-Box.
You bet. The area that we service right now, primary, is all of St. Louis County, all of St. Louis City, most of St. Charles County, all the way out to Wentzville. We do service some of Jefferson County, the northern parts of Jefferson County, like Arnold, Imperial, and that area. We are starting to service a little into Illinois right now. Our website's not set up for Illinois yet, but if you do have a need or a move into Illinois, just give us a call, and we'll be able to make that happen.
Yeah, and I want to remind everyone, if you're just tuning in, STL Rent-A-Box is basically a company that you can forget all those cardboard boxes and tape. They deliver recyclable containers to your home. You don't have to worry about those boxes collapsing, and it saves you money and time. Yeah, it's a great company. And
they come and get them afterwards. They take it all away, so it's clean.
Right.
Your house is clean. You don't have to deal with all that stuff afterwards.
Yeah, because that is a pain. You spend days breaking those boxes down. I hated that.
Right, and then all of the boxes are industrial grade plastic, so anything that you can put in them, they're not going to break. And each of our packages comes with, again, us bringing them out and picking them back up, a 4-wheel floor dolly, labels for each box, and zip ties for each box as well.
And you can get, for a small price, you can purchase the bubble wrap. So if you have china or your breakables, that's easy to store in those as well.
Right. It's an eco-friendly alternative to bubble wrap. It's called a Giammi Green Wrap, and we're one of the nation's vendors.
Oh, that's
for
even
that
better.
Product. So, and then it doesn't take scissors or anything like that. You can just rip it in half.
Yeah, I hated that too, having to sit there and cut every freaking thing I did. I'm cutting. I'm like, this is more time than I have.
Right.
And people
it's
can't
all
afford.
It really is all about time management.
It is,
isn't
time.
it? It's really because
I'd even pay more money if I could save myself time, but you don't have to do that with the two of these guys.
Yeah, it's so true because we are so busy these days. People, I don't know. I just think it's both of these.
Yeah, great companies. I'm sure you're both going to do very well. Mm-hmm. And we have John Leach here, if you're just tuning in, with OneSource, which is another wonderful company. There's absolutely no cost to you, and they will take care of setting up your utilities when you move.
Yes, not only the utilities, but also your cable, TV, phone, internet, home security, etc.
Yeah, why they wouldn't call you is beyond me.
Okay, so you guys have to be like bonded or something, John, in order to go in somebody's home and I mean, for people to come in and trust you, that's a good big thing. But that's a good, the recommendations should be
right
flying out from
just
you.
Just for a point of clarification, We don't actually go into folks' homes. Everything we do is done via telephone. We're actually acting on behalf of the client so that they don't have to pick up a phone and call any of these companies and have to go through straight commission salespeople and deal with the waiting on hold and all of the other shenanigans and gyrations they have to go through when dealing with these companies.
Oh, that's even better. Okay, so you don't go to the homes. Okay, I see. Well,
that's a great question because there may be folks out there thinking just what you're thinking.
Yeah, because I'm glad you clarified that because I didn't know that.
Instead of the homeowner having to call each individual
and be
company
put on hold and to be, there's nothing worse.
Transferred. You can tell them what you want and they'll take care of it for you. So it's a great time saver.
Oh, I love it even more now. Gee.
Wow. So if you are wanting that service through OneSource, how would they reach you, John?
Yeah, great question. One of the ways they can reach us is to go right on our website at www.osc123.com. I haven't mentioned it yet, but one of the things that I've had a tool that real estate agents or folks that submit referrals for movers can use is my phone app. The phone app is great. You just download it, and right there on your phone, you can enter your client's information, and it comes straight to my company.
Wow!
It goes right into our CRM, and it gets teed up for contact for your client. So.
I know that we do have real estate agents that listen to the show because they tell me all the time. So you should definitely look up Todd Iserman and John Leach. And definitely, I know I'm working on putting together packets for all my clients. I definitely want your information to give to all of my clients. But I think all realtors in our area should be offering this service for their clients.
I think they would be fools not to. You know what? Because that's what you want out of a good real estate agent is you want to have all those companies that can help make your life better and easier.
Yes.
Here's a piece of paper. Here, look up these companies. I highly recommend them.
Exactly. And Todd, give us your website for people to go to and get more information.
You bet. My website is www.stlrentabox.com, and our phone number is 314-837-RENT, R-E-N-T.
And if you do not have time if you're driving and can't write these numbers down, you can always go to the show website and contact me directly, and I'll be happy to put you in touch with John Leach with OneSource or Todd Iserman with STL Rent-A-Box. I want to thank you for coming in today and co-hosting with me, Kate. It's been a pleasure, and you have to check out Kate's show, Mom Friends Forever on Nick Jr.
Yes, please do.
It's a great show.
Of course, I think it's a great show.
Yes, it is a great show. And again, if you would like to be a guest on the show to discuss your business, you can visit my website at ofallandmorealtor.com or call me direct at 636-299-3702 to discuss it. The show is sponsored by Amazing Siding and Windows. They are offering double discount days, which gives you 20% off standard Amazing Siding prices, plus 15% off your total purchase. Call 1-800-4SIDING. That's 1-800-4SIDING for a free estimate. Please stay tuned for my real estate show next, The Home Show with Melissa Bream. Have a great weekend. If you're busy like I am, you know how hard it is to keep up with your home. I'm very picky, but I found someone who cleans my home as if I were cleaning it myself and at a great price. Call Jessica Walker with Dynamite Cleaning for a free in-home estimate at 636-980-7287. You won't be disappointed. Again, that's Dynamite Cleaning with Jessica Walker at 636-980-7287.